What's up guys, and welcome to my channel Flammable 4. In this video of Build a Terminator T-800, we are going to be doing Modz 1.2 scale replacement finger joints. So these are going to replace these floppy ass fingers that are just absolutely terrible. They fall apart and they're really not great at all. Let alone, this is never going to hold the gun that we want it to, no matter how much super glue we use. They are just going to come loose, because the idea that Hachette had when they were doing these are not fantastic. But there are a couple of things that you're going to need when you are installing the mod, which is the finger joint mod here. So let me just say, you're going to need a small flathead screwdriver to prise off these terrible things. You also will need some super glue. So make sure you've got some super glue. If you are using the Aurea screwdriver, you can, instead of using let's show you in here, the Allen key that's in here, which is this one, you can use, it's the 1.5 on this Aurea set that you can use, that fits inside the top of those screws. So the 1.5 will do that if you want to just use something on that kit. If you don't have the kit, then obviously, as you can see, Modz has actually provided the tool to put them together, so you can just use the tool there. If you want to make it magnetic, you can grab a couple of little magnets if you have those as well, just to make that magnetic, just to help you out a little bit when you're putting them together. You don't have to use these. You can obviously just use the Allen key that comes in the kit, because it absolutely suffices. Everything that's in there is what you need. You will need some super glue if you want to make sure that it's doubly secure when you're installing the finger mod, but for now you're just going to need these. So let's crack on and get these old fingers off, and then we're going to go and put the new finger joints on. So be back in a sec. Okay guys, now let's have a quick look at what comes in the kit. So this is the box it comes in, lovely presentation there. So you get all the screws that you're going to need to do the job. You also get the washers as well. The price for this will now be scrolling along the bottom of the screen, and also the link to these will be in the channel description, so make sure you check that out as well, because this will take you direct to Model Modz. So these are the inserts that are going to go in the joints, and then these are the screws, and then these are the little washers. So we're just going to pop that out the way for the minute, and what we're going to do is we're just going to tip a few of these out. And I've taken the thumb off just so we can show you first how to do the thumb, because once you've done one, then obviously we're going to know how to do them all. But what I want to do is just compare the joints on the Model Modz to the ones that Hachette have got. So what we're going to do is we're just going to check that out. So we're just going to build one together first, just to show you how it works, and then that way you can see the difference. So we need a few of those, and then we need, I think you need to use 2 on each joint of these little washers. So we're just going to tip some of those out. Actually, I might just tip them all out. We can always come back in afterwards. There you go. It's a little bit messy, but hey ho. Right, that's magnetized now, so that's fine. So we're going to use this Allen key that comes with it. We're also going to use this as well, just to show you that you can use both. I mean, this is designed so that you've got everything here to do it, but I just need to show you what's going on. So when you take the thumb off, remember to keep it in the position that you took it off. So make sure you've got it in how it came off of the hand when you took it off. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that this one went this way round and sat in there, so then that needs to sit like that. And then this one would go the opposite way round. If you are stuck, you can obviously just use your magazine to put it back together, and then the fingertip will just sit on the end like that, like so. Right, so what we need to do is just show you the first part of how to install the thumb. So you need to just grab 2 pieces. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave that there for now, and then we're just going to get these 2 pieces that we're going to join together. So what you need to do is you just need to take one of these inserts. You can just put it in first, but it's recommended that we put some super glue in the end just to hold the screws in place. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to pop a little bit of super glue in the bottom. Oh, I say a little bit, and then loads just decided to come out. So just going to place that in there. We're going to take the Allen key piece which isn't magnetic. So that's why I said if you have got a couple of magnets, what it will be is it will just make it a lot easier for you to pick up the screws when it comes to doing that. So if I can get it magnetized. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that in the end there, and then we're just going to quickly screw it up. So take your time in doing this, and then you want to screw this one, the first one. What you want to do is you want to screw that all the way up so that it's down to the end. So screw that so it's all the way up like so. I don't know if you can see that, so I'll just place it in my hand just so you can see that that's all the way to the end like that. And then we've just messed up the joint, but it's fine. What we need to do now is you just need to put the joint together like that, and then you need to pop this in the top. So you just need to pop that in the top there, and then as you can see here, there is you know, it just fits through. It fits through nicely, but what they're recommending to do for this is to put 2 washers in between. So what you want to do is put 1 washer in there, and then you want to just take another washer and just pop that on the top there. And then you just need to pop some super glue in the top, hopefully not too much this time, just a little bit in where the screw's going to hold it together, like so. And then you need to just put the finger joint in place, and then you need to take your another one of the screws for the other side. See if this is magnetized enough yet. There you go, and then that just pops in the top there. Try not to cross thread it, make sure that it's in nicely, and then you just want to screw that down as much as you can. I mean, obviously you want to get it quite tight because you want the fingers not to move loads. So, and then when that's done, we'll let that set and dry off, but you can already feel that there's so much pull just to try and move that. There's so much pull in it. As opposed to these, so these just come loose. I mean, as you can see here, the joint there is wobbly as hell, and it will fall off because it has fallen off when we've done videos before. But this, the strength of pulling that backwards and forwards is what you want, because you want it in position, and then once it's in position, it will stay. So there you go. So that's what it looks like here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go and attach another one, and then I'm going to do them all, and then we'll show you what they look like afterwards. So we're going to compare the two. And there you have it, guys. So that is now one of the modified fingers. So compared to the normal one here, so look, this is the ones that comes with. So the design is on this one is that you just push that one through, and then this little bit goes on the end, this little plastic nib goes on the end, and it's just like that. Whereas, you know, these fingers are metal, and now you're putting a metal joint in, it looks so much better. I love that the little Allen key bits are there, because it looks more true to life how it is. We will attach that on there in a moment, so the thumb will go on there in a moment. As you can see, it goes on there. But look, it just looks so much better, so much detail. It's so much stronger. Like the pull on this is so much stronger than it is on these. So as you can see there, this one's just worked itself so loose that it's not going to stay in place. And to get that to go back in, what you'd have to do is you will have to you'd have to take that all off, and then you'd have to super glue that back in. If this decided to work itself loose, all you'd need to do is take your Allen key and tighten it up, which has an option for you to do that, whereas when you have these, you don't have that option. So there you go. So that is so much more of a benefit already. Right, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and take all of these ones off and then put all these ones back on, and then we're going to have a quick look at what it looks like afterwards. Okay guys, as you can see, we are 2 fingers in. So these 2 are the model Modz fingers that are now done. They can even pick the hand up without it flopping around. As you can see, these are the Hachette ones. The only thing is, what I already have said to you, is there is no way of tightening these back up without taking them back off and super gluing. If these did decide to come loose any stage, which I doubt they will, they are going to just be able to be tightened back up again just with the Allen key, and they're stiff. But as you can see here, so if it's struggled to even mold this, so I've just got to move that into position, and it just stays there. This one also, if I'm struggling to bend it, and that is what you want, because when it stays in that position, it's not going to go anywhere. When you lift that hand up, these fingers shouldn't be falling back as they do. So with the model Modz finger fix, as you can see, you can mold these any way you want, and these ones with the, you know, the are just, there's absolutely nothing to say about it. You can see for yourself that the Model Modz fix is absolutely perfect, works really good, 100%. Definitely recommend these. You need to go get yourself some of these. Make sure you do. We're going to finish the rest of the hand off, and then we're going to see if we can actually hold the gun. So we'll do that in a sec. You can see the hand is now complete. So you can already tell that this is so much better. If I just hold it up like this, the fingers do not move. They are so stiff, they are so in place. You know, they're keeping that pose. I'll just show you here, to push them down is quite an effort to get them to move, which is what you want, because you want to be able to shape these hands into the position that you will need when it comes to you know, modelling it, because you will have it in different poses. Right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to test that he can hold the gun. Here is how well he is holding the gun since we installed the Model Modz Terminator finger mod. Yep, that's right. He's holding the gun in the air with those fingers. Look at that. No strings attached. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to turn it sideways just so you can see the length. Absolutely fantastic. For those of you that are going to say that's not how you hold a gun, here's him holding the gun the right way. I just wanted to show that he could hold the clip as well, which was in the previous clip, just to show you that it doesn't matter how it stands, these finger joints are absolutely fantastic. And they just hold up really well. So I'm going to go nice, long, wide angled view just so you can have a look at how it is standing up. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get a long ways view. It just looks so steady. It doesn't even move. It's just absolutely crazy how well it holds. Thanks again, guys. See you soon.